Hi guys, I just wanted to give you an update of what's going on. I was basically implementing my new training strategy to run my first event for the year. I'm calling it an event because the scope of this run was not to measure my performance, but the scope was to go and support my best friend who recently got into running, and he decided to run his first 10K ever. He hadn't tried this before, so it was quite exciting to be there, to run with him, and provide him support. Unfortunately, 1 week before the event, I got sick, and I was wondering what I can supplement in order to improve my running after I get better. By doing my own research, which is very important for you to do, always do your own research. Later, I will show you how you can understand what dosage you can take from different supplements in order to have the best improvement. But for now, I want to show you what I have decided to supplement. I took these two things. The first one is Shilajit, and the other one is the so-called Berberine that you are very familiar with. Well, there are a lot of supplements out there in the market, but what should you actually take? What is the benefit? Let's dig deeper and have a look, starting with berberine. So, berberine has a lot of benefits, but here are my top four. And the first one is improved glucose metabolism. Berberine is well known to improve the insulin sensitivity and promote glucose uptake in cells. By improving your glucose metabolism, it will help you provide a more efficient source during your endurance exercises. And of course, it's going to enhance your performance. There were some animal experiments that showed that berberine can increase the whole body energy expenditure by 20% without changes in physical activity, meaning that you need to increase your total energy production, and here the shilajit is going to complement berberine. And the second benefit here is enhanced fat oxidation. Here, the main idea of the fat oxidation is that your body is going to use more fat as fuel, meaning that your body is going to spare glycogen stores, and doing so, it will delay fatigue. Berberine is also always going to help reduce exercise-induced inflammation and oxidative stress. By doing so, your body will recover faster between training sessions and it will improve overall endurance capacity. Berberine can also reduce joint structural damage and pain. The cardiovascular benefits of berberine are coming from the lowering cortisol levels, improving of the blood vessel function, and reducing the blood pressure. Of course, these effects are going to support endurance performance by enhancing the cardiovascular efficiency and the oxygen delivery to working muscle. Please note that berberine is known for its blood thickening properties. Since berberine is going to impact your glucose metabolism, here it is very important to mention that a low blood sugar could lead to extreme fatigue. So please be careful if you want to combine keto diet with this type of supplement. So the next ingredient that we have in the mix is curcumin, and let's overview what are my favorite benefits of supplementing curcumin. So again, curcumin has anti-inflammatory properties, and if you see anti-inflammatory properties on some type of supplement, it might help reduce muscle soreness and speed up recovery following intense exercises. Next, we have the enhanced muscle and joint function, because some studies suggest that curcumin supplementation might help provide positive effects on muscle and joint function and performance by improving the maximal voluntary contraction and range of motion. Curcumin has been shown to increase the expression of genes related to muscle regeneration and repair, potentially enhancing muscle recovery and adaptation to exercise. There are claims that it can be added to traditional therapies for osteoarthritis, as it does appear to offer benefits in pain relief compared to placebo, although more evidence are needed. Curcumin is also a strong antioxidant that is going to help for fast recovery, And of course, it is going to help enhance the brain health and cognitive function because curcumin might support brain health and cognitive function, which are important to maintaining focus, coordination, and decision making during exercise. And finally, my favorite, Shilajit, blood of the mountain, sweat of the rocks. What are the benefits of Shilajit? Since berberine is going to increase our energy expenditure by 20%, Shilajit is going to improve the energy production. Even in a study from 2012, they have found that Shilajit can have a positive effect when treating the chronic fatigue syndrome. Researchers think that this was the result of Shilajit helping to prevent mitochondrial dysfunction. Based on these results, boosting the mitochondrial function with Shilajit supplements, you might improve your energy levels. And benefit number two, the antioxidant properties of Shilajit might help you reduce the exercise-induced oxidative stress and inflammation, potentially speeding up your recovery between training sessions. Increased oxygen utilization. Shilajit is going to enhance the oxygen carrying capacity of your blood. And you know that whenever you're doing endurance sports, you are limited by the oxygen that can travel in your blood. In this case, more oxygen delivered to the cell and tissues, meaning more endurance and an increased VO2 max. Then the fourth benefit is muscle adaptation because Shilajit contains different type of minerals and trace elements that are important for muscle function and adaptation. By providing these essential nutrients, it might support muscle growth, repair, and endurance. And now the last benefit is the hormonal balance because you know that whenever you're doing endurance sports, your testosterone is going to suffer. That's why at a dose of just 250 milligrams taken twice a day, the treatment with Shilajit for around 90 days is going to significantly increase your total testosterone. That was proven in a clinical trial that was conducted of healthy volunteers between the age of 45 and 55. Now I just want to show you how you can determine what type of dose you can take from different type of supplements. You just need to go to the website examine.com. When you enter here, you can either go to the hamburger menu and from here go to supplements and interventions, or you can just search what you want to learn about. And let's try with berberine. Just type it in here and you will see on the right side, as you can see, we have supplement, and below this we have study summary. Let's click on the first one because it's a supplement and go to dosage. When you click this one, you see the standard dose of berberine is 900 to 2000 milligrams a day, divided into 3 or 4 doses. What we can see here is that berberine should be taken with the meal or shortly after to take advantage of the blood glucose and lipid spike associated with eating. Me personally, I would like to take berberine after I have a big meal. Usually my bigger meals are either at lunch or at dinner, where I eat most carbs, and sometimes I eat something for dessert. So I would really advise you to take berberine after those meals. Okay, so now let's try to check more information about Shilajit. Okay, as you can see, the first one is the supplement. So we click on here. Again, we click on the dosage. And what we can see in clinical trials, Shilajit dosing has ranged from 200 to 2000 milligrams daily, although the most commonly used dosing regimen seems to be 500 milligrams per day, split into 2 daily doses. I personally like to take Shilajit in the morning after I have my breakfast, because Shilajit is going to give you a boost in your energy. So for me personally, I found out that around like an hour after I wake up, taking the Shilajit will give me the best performance for the day. And now the last component that we have in our supplement is the curcumin. Since this is combined with the berberine, let's check what is the recommended dosage that we have. So as you can see, the recommended dosage of curcumin for inflammation can vary. Studies have daily doses ranging from 300 to 4,000 milligrams depending on the specific condition. I perfectly found that for me up to 600 milligrams of curcumin is optimum. And since mine is in combination with berberine, I usually take it once or twice a day. But again, my advice for you is to test, again, listen to your body, test it out, check if it's better for you to take it in the morning or to take it before you go to bed, because sometimes I like to take the berberine plus curcumin before I go to bed. So it's like lunchtime, I am fully fasted and I have decided to take my first measurements a few days after starting the supplementation of both Shilajit and Berberine. So let's take the measurement and see what we have on the scale. Oops, okay, stay calm. 90 kilos. Let's check the heart rate now. Okay, 72. Well, I'll be taking another measurement in a week, and we are going to keep track of the progress and see what are the results after a month of taking those supplements.